State's opening lineup. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. Now that we're approaching the midway point of the season, Legs, what kind of storylines are you following?
Well, this is the time of the year, BA, when you start talking about the trade deadline. You know there are teams out there looking to make that perfect move to put them over the top.
How unnerving for a player is this time of year?
Very difficult when those rumors are swirling, not just for the player involved, but for his teammates as well.
Now here's Ball. And there's the screen for 3. Bridges. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. Pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, Jimmy throwing it down. Wow, that was tough.
Bridges outside. Here's Ball. Lets it go from deep. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Curry against Ball. Butler up top. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
And here's Ball. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Bridges, right side. To the middle. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Golden State with the ball. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Brian, back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Ball. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Ball. Puts up a deep 3. Curry, no good. The Hornets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3, then strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
And so it's Charlotte with it, after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. And here's Knipple from the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Curry passes to Green. Outside Butler. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Bridges. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. 4-point game. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Bridges against Hield. Back to Butler. Off target with the 3. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Pass to Ball. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Fires for 3. And Charlotte another 3.
You have to stay in Ball's shirt out there or he will rise and fire.
Curry with it. 23 points his last outing. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
And the free throw, no good. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Miller finds ball. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. Miller can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Curry. Now Green. Inside. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
Charlotte has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Bridges. Oh! Gets you some!
Nice! He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. The Warriors have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Back to Curry from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games, no matter where you're playing.
Here's Curry after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. Here's Butler. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. And it's 8 points for Jimmy Butler. Charlotte has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Miller outside. Ball outside. Pass to Knipple. For 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Green. And here's Butler. Pulls it from the top of the key. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Wow, what a quick trigger from Butler.
Charlotte trailing. Ball outside. Six to shoot. Fires the 3. That one is off.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there is enough game left to make corrections.
And here's Butler outside. And play stops. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
The Hornets making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Hield. And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Diamante's checked in for Charlotte. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. And now that we have an opportunity, let's check out the top scoring rookies to date. Second is Knipple.
And it's always hard to predict how easily young players will adapt to the league. But on the offensive end, he's really hit the ground running.
Outside Sexton. The 3. He buries it from 3. And the Hornets lead by 2.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere. Strong from beyond the arc.
Pass to Curry. Kuminga with a screen on Sexton. On the wing, Curry, checked by Sexton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
And that one falls for Curry. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
And so Curry nails both of them.
Well, Steph Curry is an all-time great who continues to amaze us, and I am just so glad I've got the best seat in the house.
Here's Knipple. 6 points for him. Pass to Diabate. No good on the triple. The Warriors have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. And here's Curry, checked by Sexton. Pulls up on the wing. Offensive rebound. And here's Kuminga for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball outside. Outside Sexton. Back to ball. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Kuminga. Ball no good. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. Outside Curry. Out to Kuminga. The 3 is up. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
And that has been his biggest challenge since entering the league. Kuminga continues to work on becoming a more reliable deep shooter.
Now here's Sexton. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Over to the wing. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Gets a very good look and converts. Sexton's got 5 points.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And here's Curry for 3. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
And Ball gets it to go.
Wow, did I just see that? I mean, LaMelo with the artful dribble.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. EA?
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Green comes in for LaMelo Ball. Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. Spencer comes in for Curry. Pass to Spencer. Back to Pajemski. And he buries his first look. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
To the inside. Here's Sexton. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Now here's Pajemski. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. No one covering. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And here are the Warriors now. Pass to Spencer. 1:06 left in the first quarter. And here's Horford. There's the triple. The rebound by Bridges.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Here's Knipple. Good. Knipple's got 8 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Spencer. He's scoreless outside Pajemski. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Pass to Spencer. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. 5 points in the game. 20 seconds left in the first. Now here's Bridges. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. Four seconds left. Diabate. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Jimmy Butler getting it done for Golden State. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
On the floor for the Warriors, we've got Jimmy Butler, Al Horford out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Moody, and it's Pajemski in at the point. Now here's Sexton. James outside. Drills it from deep. James has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Here's Horford, still without a bucket. Sexton looking around. Pass to Bridges. Here's Diabate. In his last outing, 10 points for him. And that one's good. Green.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Horford outside. Now Butler. Clock at 6. Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
And when Jimmy Butler is this confident, he is a nightmare to contain. Butler just takes over games with his scoring.
Pass to Bridges. Down low. Here's Diabate. And that comes off the assist by Green. Diabate's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Outside Kuminga. 4-3. Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte leading by 5. Outside Sexton. Over Moody. Again Charlotte.
Great awareness by Sexton to find the soft spot. Nice pull up there, pure from mid-range.
Pass to Horford. Now here's Butler. And he makes it on the layup. Butler's gotten 4 this quarter.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, How many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
And the Hornets making a change here. Miller's checked in. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at the Warriors. They're hoping to break out from 8th place in the back half of the season.
Well, I think for Golden State, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
Well, inconsistency is the word. Sometimes they'll lose a game they probably should have won, and they show you how hard it is to sustain success in this league.
Diabate's shot is good.
I just love the ball movement.
Warriors trail by 7. Outside Moody. Pass to Butler. Emphatic finish from Butler.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Here's Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hornets lead by 7.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give them a breather and talk things over. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
Knipple's checked in for Green. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Moody. Curry finds Butler. Back to Curry. Now Pajimski. Green, a screen. Lets it fly. The shot by Pajimski, no good. Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 14-6 run. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. And let's take a minute for the rookie leaderboard and to look at the top free throw shooters in this rookie class. Second is Knippel.
A skill that works at every level, free throw shooting. And he's been comfortable even under the bright lights of the NBA.
Warriors trail by 7. Now Curry. He's got 7. Right side, Butler. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
That's good from Butler. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
And when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Now here's Bridges. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Here's Butler. Butler finishes the job.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Pass to Knippel. And here's Bridges. Here's Knippel. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Horford pulls it in. And here's Horford. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Here's Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
And you know if there's anyone who's going to stick their nose in the action, in the paint, it's Draymond Green.
Pass to Knipple. Bridges outside. Here's Knipple. From deep. And the three-pointer goes. Knipple's got 11.
Picking up right where he left off. He had 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Butler on the wing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here's Curry for 3. Knipple with the rebound. Knipple's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Diabate. He has 6. Pass to Bridges. From behind the arc. Horford pulls it in. Warriors trail by 3. Curry finds Butler. Here's Podziemski. Outside Curry. From the top of the key, and that one off the back of the rim and in. 9 points in the game.
Yeah, that's Curry's natural scoring ability. He can almost always find a shot.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So for the Hornets, Plumlee's checked in for Bridges, and Melo Ball is subbed in for Sexton. And Golden State also making a switch. Moody's checked in for Horford. And here are the Hornets now. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
Here's Ball, following the score by Golden State. And there's a pick. Here's Miller. No good from outside.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
The 3 from Ball. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Diabate's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's Ball with a 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Butler's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Outside Curry takes the 3. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
Well, defending Curry before he catches the ball is so important. He's got such a quick release.
Here's Ball. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And a look at the toughness of Draymond. He took the hit and he got it to go.
And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, BA, that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his 2nd Defensive Player of the Year award.
Salon, he's checked in for Plumlee. Free throw good. Green. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves. but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Curry passes to Hield. Here's Green. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Pass to Salon. Here's Knipple to get back on track. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now here's Hield. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Salon. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, PA. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy in that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back to you.
They're all in. Allie, thank you. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Beyond the arc. And the Hornets, another three.
Yeah, there's a three right back. LaMelo Ball answering the call.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. And here's Curry for three. And the Warriors with another three.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Now here's Ball. 11 points in the game. To the wing on the left. From downtown. And Miller the bucket on the assist from Knipple. Miller's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. 54 seconds left in the first half. To the paint. Now here's Post. Defense right on him. Back to Green. 5 on the clock. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry against Ball. Step back and fire. Basket's good. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
Ball taking his time here. Takes a three. Gets it off. And so up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Charlotte Hornets.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. And we got a question here from Christo at Point. Between Kenny and Shaq, who's the best at playing 2K?
Oh, it's got to be me, Arnie. Come on, Shaq's hands are too big for the controller.
See, that's where you're mistaken, my guy. I don't even need a controller, Kenny. I'm in the game. I can program it from the inside.
So basically, you're saying you're going to cheat. Yeah, okay. That disqualifies you right there.
Well, Christo, I bet that's not the answer you were expecting. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
The Warriors lead by 8. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Outside Butler. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And that's the toughness we've come to expect from Butler. He is never one to back down.
This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Shooting 1.
One shot.
And that one misses. Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, BA. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Ball no good. And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. 10-point lead. Here's Green. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Green's got 11.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Miller on the wing, guarded by Hield. Pass to Bridges. No good on the 3.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And he banks in the layup. He's got 5.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Yeah, he just finds a way. All determined to get that bucket.
The Warriors lead by 12. Butler on the wing. Stolen by Miller. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Ball. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
That one misses for Ball. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, BA, I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
6 to shoot. There's Ball with a 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
This one for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. All right, let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steals numbers for LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, steals are such a misleading stat sometimes. You can get 3 or 4 steals in a game, but then go 10 games without one. Steals feel streaky, like they just come in bunches. But for whatever reason, he's just not going on those steal streaks as often, and the numbers show it.
It's Bridges on the wing. Butler covering. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Miller's got 6.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Outside heel. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. The 3 from Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Jacks up a 3. He's off on that one.
Registering 3 threes in the first half. He hasn't hit one since.
And here's Green from the arc. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And here's Ball. 15 points in the game. To the inside. And stolen by Green. Butler finds Curry. Outside heel. Pass to Curry. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Golden State.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Ball with it. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. They need this. And no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Butler, good.
And that's a rare trait for a wing. Over the course of his career, most of Butler's points have come in the paint.
Pass to Knipple. And here's Bridges. Here's Ball. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Buries it down low.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Warriors lead by 22. Outside heel. Pass to Green. The 3 from Curry. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Now here's Miller. He has 6, puts up a 3, and Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 7 now in this quarter.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Healed on the wing. Pass to Butler. On the wing, Curry. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And that's the competitive fire Steph Curry plays with. You just knew he was going to have an answer there.
Here's Knipple. Now here's Bridges. Launches a 3. And Charlotte another 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Green. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Back to Ball. 3-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 21.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Back to Curry. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, I don't care if he's blindfolded. You're always okay with Curry taking a 3 from that range.
Ball outside. Banked it in off the glass. Ball's got 12 points now in the quarter.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Outside Curry. The three. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass the ball. Now here's Bridges. 9 points in the game. And here's Miller. Let's go with a three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Now Heald. Yet to see a basket. Outside Curry. Fires the three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Curry against Ball. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Here's Miller. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Heald. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Here's Miller. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. Okay, it's time for the 2K leaderboard. The top teams in blocks during the last month of play. 5th, the Hornets.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
And here are the Warriors now. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Kuminga. And the basket is good. Kuminga's got 5 points.
And that is the kind of tough bucket they love seeing from Kuminga, just using that athleticism.
Well, Tim, one of the more freakish athletes in the league is Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Brian, he is electric in transition. His skill level and IQ are still developing, but it's really hard to put a ceiling on his potential.
Now here's Green. He's got 16. Horford, a screen on Sexton. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Green. Over Bridges. And it's Green missing. The Hornets shooting 56% today. Here's Green. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 5.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Down low. And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist from Green. Green's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Sexton. Ball way outside. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors lead by 22. Pass to Pajemski. Now Kuminga. Over Green. That's short off the rim. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from Ball. That shot, no good. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors.
Who's watching him?
Outside, Green. There's the triple. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Shoots over Horford. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Al Horford out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Moses Moody. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Podziemski in at the 1. Miller can't get it to go.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Horford. Now Butler. Green covering. Butler against Green. Moody from outside. Hits the trifecta.
Yeah, this coaching staff likes to see that. Jonathan Kuminga keeping others involved.
Well, the Hornets shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Outside Sexton. Pass to Miller. 4-3. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Now here's Butler. Green covering. And he converts the layup. Butler's got 31 points.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Sexton passes to Miller. One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, BA, the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
Kuminga's shot is off. Hornets trail by 21 to the middle. Here's Diabate, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Pass to Horford. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Green against Butler. Now here's Moody. 3 on the clock. And here's Kuminga for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Sexton's got 4 rebounds now. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Miller. Fires the 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And here's Podziemski. Outside Butler.
I see him.
Over Green. A nice shot by Butler. Butler's got 33 points.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Sexton passes to Miller. Launches a 3. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Left side Podziemski. Pass to Kuminga. And stolen by Sexton. Miller outside. Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
Well, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication and culture.
We're sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay. Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Both teams deciding to change it up. Green, the pass to Curry. Up top, Moody. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The wide open shot is on the money. Curry's got 42 in the game.
They're going old school out there now. Working the mid-range part of the floor. Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Curry against Sexton. Outside Butler for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Butler's got 39.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Pass to Miller. Bridges down low. Butler covering. Miller outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Golden State has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Curry, that's good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now here's Ball. Bridges outside. Sexton up top. He's covered by Curry. Here's Ball. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Ball's got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
And here's Butler outside, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Sexton passes to Ball, fires from deep, on target from range. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Out to the wing. Ball left side. Curry against Sexton. Puts up a 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
You got to tip your hat to him. He's doing all he can to keep them in the game. He still hasn't missed.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry from behind the arc. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Hornets. Green covering. There's Ball with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's got 31 points.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
Butler, a screen on Ball. Outside Curry. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-back legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
And here's Charlotte now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. For three, Bridges. Pajimski grabs the board.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside Sexton. Pass to Bridges. From deep three-point land. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Ball. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. Ball's got 33.
I like how aggressive LaMelo has been tonight. I mean, just looking for his shot consistently.
Up top, Curry. Good! That's another bucket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Charlotte is shooting about 56% in this one. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And now we have a chance to see our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Well, you know, he'd been struggling lately. This one was a big one for him. He roared back, made sure to snap that cold streak tonight. Golden State on D. Bridges passes to Sexton. Bridges, a screen on Curry. The three from Sexton. The Warriors pull it in. Moody with it. And Grant, the NBA has made it clear it's an 82-game league with its participation policy levying fines for teams resting star players.
Yeah, B.A. But, you know, at the same time, we've seen some, advocating for reducing the number of games, like Warriors coach Steve Kerr. They're arguing for quality over quantity. We'll see how it plays out.
Now here's Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And the layup is good off the glass. There's a minute 59 left to play in the fourth quarter. Butler, a screen on Ball. Pass to Butler. Here's the three. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his fourth rebound in this one. Outside Sexton. Now here's Bridges from deep three-point land. The rebound by Post.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Stephen Curry.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it.
And the Warriors with possession here. Curry looking it over. With the crossover. Knipple with the rebound. Outside Sexton. Pass to Knipple. Ball outside. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Brandon Miller's checked in for Charlotte. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Curry. Here's Golden State. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Moody. Pass to post. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Curry. Check by Sexton. And there's Curry on the assist by Kuminga.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up with Tim Legler, Allie LaForce.